Heyo guys, girls, and everyone in between, this is Rebellious Pastry here, and we all know that 2020 wasn't the most social year of all, and it made us rethink of the holidays, but we did pretty well for ourselves. That year, I got to bake the green bean casserole with Mama Pastry's help, and I actually wanted to make this green bean casserole this year because I was obsessed with it and wanted to help with making it because, one, it was the pandemic and I got very burned out from making videos temporarily, and two, I was obsessed with the green bean casserole that year for some odd reason, and making one of those things ended up being easier than I thought. We also had sweet potatoes. I sometimes like sweet potatoes, only if they are cooked in a sweet and unhealthy way, such as baking them with nuts and brown sugar or with marshmallows. Now, there's stuff like sweet potato fries and stuff like that. I've heard that these are healthier than regular potatoes, but I feel like they'd be very nasty and I'd much rather have no fries than having sweet potato fries. Anyways, I accidentally went off topic. We also had our cranberry sauce, which my mom made every year, regardless of if Thanksgiving happened at our house or somebody else's. I know that very controversial topic of Thanksgiving, tables everywhere. Is it good or bad? I think it's necessary for any Thanksgiving table to have, and it's good, but it does not belong on the turkey. I understand that some people absolutely hate, in all capital letters, cranberry sauce, and to that I say I don't understand it because it's really good, but enough with the cranberry sauce. We also had pie, which I believe was pecan, but don't quote me on this because a ton was going on that year. We also had mashed potatoes, and we also had Mama Pastry stuffing that she made every year. We also had this classic German jello salad by the name of Yum Yum salad that we have been having for years. Father Pastry hates it and calls it Yuck Yuck salad, but literally everyone else but him likes it, and it's funny. We peer pressure him to try it every year, and he refuses to admit he likes it and fakes not liking it, but maybe he actually doesn't like it. The world may never know. But anyways, the original recipe did not include marshmallows, but we added them. And now, if we made Yum Yums without marshmallows, it wouldn't feel right. And as for the turkey, Father Pastry decided to cook the turkey in this thing called a smoker, which smokes meat, which it turned out really well. While we were making this big Thanksgiving dinner, we called Sister Pastry and her now husband and got to talk to them. Then I got to work on some future content, and then when it was time to eat, it was earlier than expected because how it was all timed was when the meat was gonna be all done. And how we decided to set up the table was we used all of my mom's passed down nice china and have everything on the table and serve it family style. We ended up having our Thanksgiving dinner at 4:30 p.m. that day, which if you ask me, that is way too early to eat. But we made it work. Thank goodness that there wasn't a fourth person because we decided to use our usual everyday table because of all the food we had. It was like how to fit Thanksgiving on a table that was meant for everyday use. But we figured it out. Everything was so snug that we couldn't pass stuff without something else being in the way, but somehow everyone got everything they wanted, and then we overstuffed ourselves like every year, like everyone does at Thanksgiving. And since it was the three of us, I decided to, after we watched our Thanksgiving shows, I went upstairs to work on more content for this channel. And now it is time for the end card. I am re-recording this because I didn't like how the first one came out, so I guess this is take two. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys, girls, and in-betweeners that are living in the United States. I also live in the United States, but happy Thanksgiving to us, I guess. Also, the production of this video got a little delayed, and hopefully this is able to be posted on time, but that's because I had a pretty bad art block that ended up taking me away from the studio for a few days. But hey, I'm back here and ready to animate again. So yeah, I hope you guys are having a good time with your families. In case you're not, my email will be open to anyone who needs someone to talk to over the holidays. And yeah, I hope you guys are looking forward to all the holiday videos in the future to come, because I am. I'm already thinking about how my New Year's videos are gonna go. But yeah, I platonically love you, my donut batch, and see you in the future to come.